Okay. Is it recording? Yes, it is. Okay. So let's do a love reading. I don't know. I just saw this really amazing TikTok, and normally I'm like, when it comes to love readings, but let's just do a love reading. I will say this. This is the intention of this love reading. This reading is specifically for those who are in a process of healing right now. So, and I will say this as well. You are in a process of healing. You may have been in a situation, or maybe you're coming out of one, or maybe you're going through something right now and you're needing to see like the silver lining, or there's like, is there a brighter day upon, and it is, because that's the reason why I'm doing this. Okay, so that's the intention that is behind this reading. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm not going to use that deck. I'm not going to use this deck just yet. We're going to use some Moonology. We're going to use Oracle cards, okay? Let's see some messages for some Oracle cards, and then we'll dive into the tarot, all right? All right. Whew, my nose is itchy already. So we have Cancer and Capricorn energy right here, okay? So maybe you are a Cancer or a Capricorn. All right, but let's see. Let's see. Alright, Spirit of the highest white light, please come through and allow me to channel a message for the collective in regards to their self-love and awareness and just their healing journey. What messages do you have in regards to love for the collective? Alright. Okay. The answers you need are coming. Gemini energy. Mercury energy. We are currently in a Mercury retrograde period. A personal issue reaches resolution. Cancer energy yet again. Also, this is something that I do note as a reader anytime that I use this deck. Any color that I see in the cards is a chakra that needs to be activated. So right now we have the blue chakra, which is your throat chakra, okay? We have green here. This is Pisces energy, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, so that's balancing your spiritual self along, like your spiritual needs along with your physical needs, okay? And then a new start is coming. But this is giving me like, I just keep hearing that song Brighter Day by Kirk Franklin. It's gonna be a brighter day, brighter day, brighter day. That just keeps coming through for me, okay? With the full moon in Pisces. Oh, and we just had a full moon in Pisces. So the full moon in Pisces, let's touch on this, and then we'll get into what I'm picking up on with the chakras. Because I'm sorry, I be all over sometimes. It's just like as I see stuff, other stuff just starts coming through for me. We had the full moon in Pisces, which means like your intuition was on point. But we also are in a Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde started the day before we had the full moon, which kind of means like astrologically we're kind of in a shit show, right? There's still a shadowy period of the full moon that we had on Friday. And then on Thursday, retrograde came into play, but there's always like a shadow period before retrograde actually begins, right? So it's like in retrogrades, you find yourself going backwards. And it's only you go backwards to go forward, right? Because in order for you to move forward, you have to reflect on things that happened in the past to move you forward, right? So think about retrogrades like that. Like you have to clear out whatever happened in order to get, take those leaps and bounds forward, right? Now this is very prevalent too with this full moon in Pisces. What's prevalent is here is the full moon in Pisces is what's prevalent. Is that your spiritual self and your practical self need to be balanced, because practicality is the Mercury retrograde energy, right? It's kind of figuring out what's happening in your world on this physical plane, and then being able to ascend spiritually as well, right? So your intuition is hella on point, okay? But also practically, your 3D world, it feels like you may be feeling like you stuck in a cycle or a loop. But this is the thing, is that you have to go backwards, right? So you have to do shadow work. You have to do shadow work. If you were new into this spirituality has become such a cult. It's become such a fad. It's become such a new age thing, is that people don't realize that spirituality is nothing but the sense of it's having consciousness, right? It's being conscious of all the information that we have been told for so long, and sifting through it and finding truth what is truthful for you. Everybody may not resonate and be on the frequency that you on. Everybody may have not reached that level of enlightenment or consciousness. So you have to be very mindful. And keen is the word that's coming through for me. You have to be very keen of that, right? Everybody hasn't tapped into the things that you've tapped into. People are not researching the way that you may be researching. Some people may just see a TikTok and be like, boom, I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Some people are not actually doing the research to really gain the knowledge, and then they're not also asking the divine, the Most High, their spirit guides, answers in themselves. What is true for me? What do I believe in? Does this work for me? Is this, you know what I'm saying? So be mindful of that. But anyways, going back to this balancing spirituality and practicality, remember that you have to, for some reason, I'm hearing proof is in the pudding.